Sveti Church. It's actually in the old capital of Georgia. This was the capital until the 5th century AD, until then it was moved to Tbilisi. Yeah, it's one of the oldest in Georgia. Look at that. So we've got two weddings occurring, got one outside, one inside. I'm just going to make our way inside there to have a quick look. It's also a Saturday, so not the best day to come. So this is one of the busiest churches I've seen. They've got about 3 or 4 brides in there, and about 2 baptisms for children going on. It's a very, very religious site for the Georgians. And then that one up in there in the distance is going to be our next quick stop and last stop for the day. So originally 4th century I believe it was just a wooden church here. This one here was built in the 11th century, but it is pretty much the first church that was built in Georgia nearly 1500 years ago. Not this one specifically. It's an incredibly religious country, nearly 90%. And the number of churches that are dotted around the whole country sort of proves that. Okay, so it's our last stop for the day. This is the Jvari Monastery. It actually overlooks Tbilisi. However, the weather and the fog is not doing us any good today. But let's go head on our way up. Okay, so built in the 6th century AD. It's also one of the oldest ones in all of Georgia. It's a Byzantine style church and monastery. Different to the one we were just at. Alrighty, no photos, so this is a beautiful large wooden cross in the centre, surrounded by flowers. It's quite amazing. They had a little ceremony occurring just on the inside while we were there. I feel like it'd be a bit more important if I was a little bit more religious, but still, I can respect it. So on a clear day you can see all the way to Cathedral, where there's one of the highest mountains in Georgia, 5,500 meters. Funnily enough, not today. Oh well, again, can't win them all. But really been a good whirlwind tour of this area of Georgia. And in 2 more days I'm going to do another bit of a tour to the south. So I went west today, south in 2 days. Also a hell of a lot of brides up here. I don't think I've ever seen this many brides in my life, and I used to work weddings. That was only one a day. I've seen about 10. Center of Christianity in Georgia. All started here. It's all done today, just arrived back in Tbilisi. It was great. We've got the Uplistuke, 2 monasteries, the church, and then the Stalin Museum. I was actually convinced to change, so I was going to go to a place called Abkhazia. Convinced to change to go to mountains instead, so I'll be doing that in a couple of days. Overall, it's been a great day. This is a history day. 2 days will be a hiking and mountain day. Hopefully the weather will be a bit better, but we'll just have to wait and see. May not have great night videos, but that is an amazing view to end the day. It's actually a bit of current events as well today. On the tour today. We had two guys who were from Russia. They've both been living in Georgia for the past 2 months. They've just had to make their way here because of some of the things going on, and it's just freaky that I'm so close to such a such a terrible situation. The fact that they're here now because of it, just 2 months ago. And then you've got things like this. Even on this side. It's just crazy that this stuff is happening. It's something to think about. Just something you mentioned today, I didn't realise I'd run into it. They were talking about the way that the wine was made in smaller ones of these. They said, oh, there are ones that are a couple of tons. And I think I just randomly walked into one. That's huge. Buried underground, filled with wine, never seen the sun, some of them for 11 years, then it's bottled. So it's incredibly windy today. It's just gone 4:30 PM. Today was a day of calling the family back home. Need one a day like this. Sort of need a bit of a rest as well. So yeah, it's very late that I'm leaving. I've got a few little things that I'll go and have a quick look at, but overall I'm just taking it easy today. Got another full day adventure outside the city tomorrow. And yeah, after 100 days I need one of these every now and then. I've got an incredibly windy day today. Oh. I will have to admit that Tbilisi has been a really fun town to be in, to be honest. Georgia overall, I actually have heard plenty about from back home, from a couple of you that have been here, and it's lived up to what I've heard. It's been great. It's a fantastic, highly underrated place to visit. Very windy today, so I just found a quiet spot. This is the Holy Trinity Cathedral in Georgia. Definitely one of the largest and most spectacular. You can see it in the distance. At night it's quite beautiful. So it is a Sunday, so there might be a late afternoon mass occurring at the moment. So I probably won't jump inside, but we'll see. We'll get a closer look and see.